The headlines: a land developer wants the army to help fight illegal dumping, 5 Bajans through to International Soca Monarch semis, and Olympic Association wants a review of lottery taxation. Welcome to Nation News for Wednesday, January the 6th, 2016. Thanks for joining us. The launch of the 50th anniversary of independence celebrations was just getting underway as we finalize this newscast. Updates online at nationnews.com. A land developer wants the government to bring out the Defence Force to fight illegal dumping. Michael Cozier of Eastern Land Development cited one of its properties at Vaucluse as having a long-standing problem with illegal dumping, but he said that since the imposition of the tipping fee, the problem had escalated. He told Nation News that soldiers could patrol troubled spots and shoot the tires of vehicles being used to dump illegally. Mr. Cozier called on Finance Minister Chris Sinclair to either remove or reduce the tipping fee, as indiscriminate waste disposal was destroying the country. The Secondary Teachers Union says it has secured an appointment with the Minister of Education to discuss the contentious school-based assessments, or SBAs, an integral part of CXC exams. You may recall that last year, the union instructed its members not to correct the SBAs without a payment deal. It argued that the teachers should be paid given the volume of work involved. Neither the Minister of Education nor CXC has previously accepted responsibility for payment. President Mary Redmond said her union and the Education Ministry will be meeting on Monday morning after almost a 10-year wait by teachers. The CXC method of assessment combines school-based assessment by classroom teachers with traditional examinations. A St. Joseph homeowner says she has been overwhelmed by a 70-year-old sewage problem. Kathy Ann Marshall of St. Sylvan's, also known as Dark Hole, says raw sewage from a well next door has been seeping onto her property.
Right here is where the water normally comes. Sometimes it comes all up the steps, depending on how much people home in the house, in the said house, and how regular to flush the toilets up there. When the toilets are flushed regularly, it comes all the way up the steps because all the water comes from the well, and it just lodged right here to the bottom of my step. As you can see, it comes from the what is being called a well, and it just run and it just settled here to the bottom of the steps. All the sewage. All of that is sewage.
Ms. Marshall says the property owner cased the well and added a septic tank, but neither was deep enough to capture the sewage. She says she has complained to the landlord and the nearby polyclinic, but is yet to get any relief. 5 Barbadians have made it to the semi-finals of the International Soca Monarch competition in Trinidad. They are party Monarch winner Peter Ram, Hypersounds, iWeb, Biggie Ari, and King Bubba. They will take the stage on January the 17th at the Queen's Park Oval. Residents of 2 St. John communities are the latest to plead with the authorities to provide them with round-the-clock running water. The residents of Venture and Edgecliff told Nation News that regular outages began in September, and they are fed up with having to go as far as St. George for regular supplies. Even when the water returns, the pressure is often low, they said. Rodney Lane and Judy Lewis spoke to Nation News.
I get drums. I have full drums. I got balls that the house to full up. I had left and go for here. I will go drive around for water, find pipes that run it, and bring in water to the house. I was doing that in there's months.
Ridiculous. It come on this morning. When it come on, it can't even fill up the tank on top of the big thing. That's just how poorly it's when it all up. We don't even get a tank with it all.
They don't come
Fly past we and up the road. It where ridiculous. It horrible. Horrible. I got garden down there.
The owner of a valet business is worried about its future after a car was stolen from the premises overnight. Workers at Details Car Valet in Worthing reported that the office was broken into and the keys removed along with a 2012 Mitsubishi Lancer. The car belonged to Simpson Motors Limited. Owner of the company, Stuart Stout, told Nation News he was distraught since people may now be skeptical about leaving their cars with him. In sport, the president of the Barbados Olympic Association, Steve Stout, is calling on government to review new taxation imposed on the Barbados lottery. Mr. Stout said it would have an adverse effect on the BOA's ability to carry out programs going forward.
I must mention that the lifeblood of this organization is the Barbados Lottery. Without the revenues from this lottery, we would be unable to initiate numerous projects and numerous programs. The proposals mentioned in the 2015 budgetary speech to impose additional taxes on the lottery is of great concern to us, as this will seriously impair our operations. We have had meetings with the Honourable Minister of Finance, who, while not making any promises, has indicated that he will review the situation.
He was speaking on Tuesday night as the association held its awards ceremony at Hilton, Barbados. Sprinter Raymond Gittins and Akila Jones took the top awards for Male and Female Athlete of the Year. The National Davis Cup team, which has been enjoying unprecedented success, received a special award, as did the women's hockey team. Barbados' two Olympic medalists, Obadele Thompson and James Wedderburn, were also recognized. This year's Olympic Games will be held in Rio de Janeiro. And finally, hundreds of vets from all over Britain have revealed the most unusual things they've had to remove from dogs' stomachs. From underwear to a Barbie doll head, it's clear some dogs will eat anything. Dr. Riket Suresh Patel, a vet surgeon for Vets for Pets, the company who carried out the survey, said dogs tend to eat what he said were funky smelling things like underwear, thanks to their strong sense of smell. Cats, on the other hand, eat pretty things like tinsel and shiny items. And that's Nation News for Wednesday. For more news, log on to nationnews.com for an update on the anniversary celebrations, as well as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Remember to pick up your Daily Nation on Thursday or subscribe to our e-paper.